right, so you guys are now tuned in to buzzingwithamv.com.
Yes.
We have Young Baka Productions in the building.
These are the guys
so
right
you
here.
guys introduce yourselves, please.
It's actually Young Baka Productions and Cali Waves Music Group. So go ahead, my guy.
It's Buddy from 498, as well as I got Sushi on the side of me.
Yo, what's good, everybody? Yo, shout out BK's Sushi from Cali, 498 The Fam, Young Baka Production. Let's get it.
What up? What up? Is Lego? What up, New York?
Lego. Now, before we jump into just who we are and everything, you know, Lego's a little hurting right now.
What happened to Lego though? You keep saying he's hurting. What happened to this guy, man?
Pulled a hamstring yesterday.
How you pull a hamstring?
So we
Racing
were,
against this fool.
So, hold on, man.
If we go tell the story, let's tell the story right.
So we were there was a lot of trash talking happening yesterday. So we said, you know what? Let's go see the Biggie mural. In front of Biggie, we're gonna have a race, a sprint. All right, we're gonna take it to the streets.
I hope this was being recorded.
Oh, it was.
That shit was live on IG and everything, bro.
All right, and my man Lego, you know, for that 300-yard march to the Biggie mural, he was talking a lot of trash. He has this. He got it in the bag.
Well, hold on.
Thank you. Go ahead, tell the real story.
Hold on.
What
He got a
happened?
lawyer. He has a lawyer.
Tell the real story.
It's the grain.
No.
Tell the real story.
No, because I'm gonna tell it right.
What happened?
That's not what happened.
Right.
What happened?
This guy over here was talking about how he was winning everything. That he was undefeated. Hold on.
And I've never lost in New York. I beat you twice and I beat Lego once.
There you go. Keep talking. He doesn't
true.
let
It's all
nobody-
facts, man.
he don't
Let's talk
nobody
about
finish.
this damn
But look,
race, man.
So what happened was, he says, I'm beating everybody. Lego says, you're not beating me.
Okay.
That's not true. That's how it happened.
So
These
Mike
guys,
says-
no. I'm going to tell the story because you don't know what you're talking about. These guys were criticizing the way I walk.
Ooh.
These are facts.
Right? That's I was just chilling.
Ooh.
Because we could look at the heels of the shoes and we could tell you the man has a.
And I said,
He's a heavy walker. That's right. There's nothing wrong with that.
I'm chilling. I'm walking. Everyone's making fun of the way I walk. And I said, dude, I'm the most athletic one here, and I'm faster than
That's
everybody.
not facts.
That's what happened. No, I'm not. But I'm saying this is how I didn't challenge anybody in the race. I wasn't talking smack.
So this is how the
I was being
conversation started.
bullied.
Yeah.
I was being harassed, and I was being made fun of. And I had to stand up for myself for the first time in
As
my
you
life.
should.
I had to stand up for
For the
myself.
first time in my life.
So Lego said, let's put up $100. Sushi said, let's put up $100. Nobody wanted me to win, right? My head is already so damn big. I think I'm God's gift to this planet. So nobody wants to see that keep happening.
The odds were against you.
So I said, okay, let's do this. We did a race, and the Lego's credit, he had a good takeoff. And I looked over at one point, and I said, I cannot lose to this 55-year-old man. This cannot happen. So I turned the little jets on a little bit, and I won. And in that process, Lego lost 2 years of his life. You know,
I hope you didn't fall down.
No.
I hope you didn't fall down,
it
bro.
would have been better if he fell down.
I thought he was going to I really thought he was going to run into the park car. He started doing one of those lean turns.
Wow.
He gave up. He was trying to Deion Sanders.
He tried to high step.
He thought he had the
He had
victory.
it. It was literally.
I did have a victory.
You gotta secure the win first, bro.
So listen. It's tough because Lego is legitimately one of my best friends. I speak to him all the time.
I know that's right.
We
I
do
know that's
shows
right.
together every single night. And I had to take my best friend out. I had to put Ordiello to bed.
That's hard. That's
I
hard
had
to
to
do,
put
man.
the bullet in back of Lenny's head.
That's hard to do,
I
man.
had to super kick Ric Flair. Disaster had to beat Cannabis, man, and it was tough. And I'm still struggling with it, you know what I'm saying? Because it was a victory, and I had to do it, and I had to stick up for myself, and nobody wanted me to win. In that video you watch right now, you can hear everyone go Lego, and I did my thing. Just how I beat Black. Just how I beat Black twice. I beat a Lego, and now Lego's struggling to get upstairs. Those steep stairs that we had when we walked up in there, it was tough for Lego to do, man.
Yeah.
Wow, man.
But let's go back to introducing ourselves.
Yes.
All right, you mentioned
Lego, my name is Young Baka at Young Baka Productions.
Slum the Resident, Cali Waves Music Group, Young Baka Productions.
And we got Andy in the building, man. We got Space Cadet in the building as well. And we are so happy and so grateful that you guys allow us to come up here. You two specifically show Young Baka Productions, Cali Waves Music Group so much love. And we appreciate it. And
Of
it
course,
means a
man.
lot, man. You two are some of the realest people we know in New York City. It means a lot.
I appreciate
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
That's definitely, I take that as a compliment, man. I take that as
One
a
of you is incredible looking and one of you kind of struggles. I think you guys know.
I'm
who
all
this
right.
is.
You know, I do what I do when I can do it. You know, I'm one of those kind of guys.
So this is my third time with you guys.
Hey, yeah.
So, explain what you guys are up here doing this time, and you know what's going on, and who's gonna take the floor.
You up, Slum?
Well, we up here again, you know what I'm saying? Another round. This is like our 5th trip, right?
Yeah,
5th trip. And, you know, we back here for the Day Summit. We back here to, you know, for promo. And
Nice.
we recorded music on Friday with the Heatmakers. Shout out to the Heatmakers. Shout out, Dipset.
Heatmakers.
You know, so we just out here working
Shout
and
out
doing our
Fred the
thing.
Godson.
Making
Freddie
our
God.
rounds. Yeah.
Federico showed
Shout
up.
out Freddie.
Nice.
Yeah, so we out here for that. Also, we like Day Summit. We also celebrating the Cali to New York mixtape.
That's one thing that I really like about you guys. man.
This is 5, and it's hosted by Hip Hop Mike. So thank you, Hip Hop
Yeah,
Mike, for
shout out Hip Hop
hosting that
Mike.
for us.
Yeah, shout out to Hip Hop Mike.
It's a very great thing for artists that can't make the trip. We make sure that we get your music heard. Passing out, you know, digital cards so everybody can check out the music.
Yeah.
And people are very receptive, so we appreciate it.
And also, this is our 5th time doing Cali to New York contest, taking an independent artist to New York. So right now we have Too Good. He's running around the city. We were telling you the man had a few
Too
tickets.
good.
You know,
Pay them tickets.
He hasn't been too good with the content, you know what I mean? But he's in the city running around. But he won a great competition.
Okay.
And it's also he has friends and family that traveled here to see and support him.
That's
It's a beautiful thing.
That's really dope. So we're proud of that.
Nice.
And we're here just networking, building. You know, just checking in with you guys when we come into the city.
Right.
But it's good, man. God is always good.
I really like the fact that you guys give people from other places a platform to get their music heard and gain fans on other sides of the country.
Yes.
Because there might be some real raw talent out there that really can't reach out. They really don't have the resources to reach out. Maybe they can just come play a bar or maybe get somebody to get them to play a bar, but their music is not really being heard. And you guys are giving these people a chance.
There's a platform.
It's
yeah.
a platform to have their music heard and to have people from other sides of the country understand them, and that's big. A lot of people don't do this for people, man.
And the reason why we do it like this is because our mentality, we know this is a sport.
Absolutely.
But the sport that we use our euphemism, or our motto is more like golf.
Yeah.
And in golf, you're playing the course and you're playing yourself.
Right.
Yes, there's other golfers.
There's opponents, but
Yeah, but that's not who you're playing.
Absolutely.
You're playing you. See, Tiger, locked in, got another
Big shout out to
jacket.
Tiger, man. Let's go,
Tiger.
Tiger.
Tiger, you old player, you. Right.
Hey, that was a great story. The
Yes, it
greatest
was.
to me is the greatest comeback ever.
I like that. I like that as well.
It was a great victory week. My man made sure he put on the red shirt.
Yeah.
And what,
It was beautiful.
And what was
It
dope
strutted.
was he hugged his son like when he hugged his father. When he won his first jacket, he hugged his father. When he won his, I don't want to
Hey,
say.
you know why I like that? You know why I like that? Because my man is over here thinking about the emotion. I'm thinking of the business, the money that came from that hug. That hug had more than just, let me hug my son, I'm proud.
Right,
He was
right.
also thinking about that commercial. He was
Yeah.
also thinking how the new trademark is going to look. He was thinking about, the man is an innovator. The man is golf. Golf is dry like the desert. All right, and my man is the crazy wave that's going to come in and soak it up.
Heard you.
Tiger's the man. These golfers should be thanking Tiger anytime they see him, because if it wasn't for Tiger, the money that
A
they're
lot of-
receiving now would never be.
And a lot of them changed their game once Tiger
Yes.
got on there.
Right.
You seen way more athletic golfers.
Excluding everything that's happened with the Lakers, because the Lakers hold a special place in my heart.
Oh my
that Tiger Woods win was top 5 best sports moment in my life. I woke up at 6 a.m. to watch this man golf, and it was incredible. And I really appreciate that, because me and Tiger Woods deal with some of the same demons. You know what I'm saying? So it means a lot to me. You know? Come on, let's go.
And those demons are real, man. There's a lot of those demons in the room, man. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, man. But we out here hustling, man. We were at Hot 97 yesterday with Hip Hop Mike, man.
I saw that. Shout out to
Yeah,
Hip Hop
man.
Mike.
We did a little interview, things of that nature. And like these guys were talking about, Some Division was in the booth, Fortnite the Fan was in the booth, Fred the Godson showed up. You know, we got a lot of cool stuff going on with the Heatmakers, and it's cool because he played us exclusive music, new Jim Jones, new Cameron, new Fred the Godson, and it was cool because the next day, one of the songs they played us in the studio, they dropped it. You know what I'm saying? So it's really cool. And I'm such a big fan of Dipset, so it means so much.
Right. And what's so big about that? Like, you know, there's underlying, I would say, things going on in the business. And, you know, Jay brung out the Dipset last night, and now they're bringing out new music. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Jay, BK all day. That was a beautiful thing, man. That was a beautiful
Did you
thing.
think you would ever see that?
Nah, I never thought I would see
Because
that.
Cameron has said a lot of bad things.
He did.
Yes.
Yeah.
He did. And, you know, I feel like because Jay is smooth with his talking, he said some things, but he was just addressing the situation, and then the Dips took it where they took it.
Okay. So, okay, my man Jay,
right?
He did shit the business side, so
that's what I said.
See.
He
did behind four doors with a closed wall. Okay,
absolutely.
And
absolutely.
He did some funny stuff that affected the real paperwork and the money. And Cam, flashy, in your face. What do you think he was going to do? The man was going to say and let the world know that he got undercut.
Right.
All right, and he feel a certain way. All right. So if somebody come over here messing with your money, and I ain't talking about a few $100. I'm talking about millions.
M's,
right. You will feel a certain way, and you will say a couple things too.
Absolutely.
So shout out to Killer Flea. Yo, man, it was beautiful seeing that happen.
Super dope.
Yo,
that was beautiful.
And also Jay brought out Nas too.
Yeah, I did see that. Yeah, it's a beautiful thing, man. That was a big event, man.
Yeah, this weekend, man, I'm proud to be in New York for this because
it was a legendary weekend, man.
It was super unified.
Yeah.
It was super unified.
And I want to give a shout out to Damian Leonard. And the reason why is the man kept it 100. He said, "Oh, they felt that way. Oh, they said those things. Oh, that's cool.
Let me show you. Let me show you.
Let me show you. We still got to play these 60 minutes.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And the man, it was in that game. It was leading up to that point.
He showed his behind.
50 points.
That man showed his behind.
And when that went in, and his whole team came and looked at you, and you gave me that look.
I told you I was gonna do this, dog.
Yeah. That's it. And they got my man Westbrook just chilling with his hands over it, and everybody just patted him.
Well, shout out to the Bay, because that's what Damian's from. So he from Oaktown.
Yeah, make sure you
from the Oaktown, right? I didn't know that. I didn't know where he was from.
He from the town.
Okay.
So
yeah, make sure you pick up Damian Leonard's next album. You know what I mean?
Man.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
I had no clue. He
do 4-bar Fridays, and like a lot of what he does, a lot of local rappers from the West Coast, and a lot of them jump on the 4-bar Friday. And what he'll do if you're hot, if 2K19 came out, he'll send you a copy of the 2K19 and put you on his Instagram.
That's dope, man. There's people out here doing things, man. Shout out to people doing things for the people.
I have a question, because I'm going to ask it. Nipsey Hussle, you guys are from
Rest
there.
in peace, Nipsey.
R.I.P. Nip.
So,
Straight up.
how's the air out there?
First, I want to ask you, how was the air out here?
No, it's heavy.
It's heavy.
You guys felt it, right?
Absolutely.
I felt it.
Wow,
That's the magic. That's what we were on the train, and there was a gentleman. He's a blood.
Shout out to Taz.
He's a blood, and he said, I felt that. And I was like, damn, that, you know what I mean? I was telling my brothers earlier that I felt, because we're from California. He was one of ours. He was ours.
Absolutely.
He was an independent artist. He was a touchable individual. He was a great human. The man really loved his community, loved his people, and he had a vision that I would say that none of us really have. The guy was so ahead of it. And I think that everybody took a piece from him while he was alive.
Right.
And just like us being normal human beings, we never give people their roses while they're here. Right. It's always afterwards, and I think that's just a human being thing. To me, when I hear people from New York, when I hear people from Europe, and just expressing how they feel,
worldwide, man.
It's beautiful. Us, to me, I was hurt. I felt that. To me, he was my Tupac.
He was definitely our Tupac for the simple fact that he was from there.
Because you know what's crazy about it? Because when I was growing, because I was a little bit younger when Biggie and that whole thing with Biggie and Tupac. So when Biggie passed, I didn't feel it how I felt it with Nipsey. Like I didn't feel the same that's empathy.
Amazing.
I didn't feel that.
I feel
I maybe because I was younger and I just couldn't grasp it at the time. So that's probably why I didn't feel. But with Nipsey, I actually shed tears.
Yes,
I felt it.
I think a lot of people did.
We all dropped some.
Yeah, I just looked at it as just him as a man, what he was doing, and I felt that us as hip hop and him being our own, we should have done better. We should
absolutely.
Take care. We should
absolutely.
I think artists, once they get to a certain stage in life, they need, especially the ones that are doing great for our community thing, I think we needed to protect them. I think him being touchable was one of the biggest things that led to him, this accident, this tragedy happening.
I say this all the time, that we get real comfortable. We get complacent. No matter, we humans. We humans. Once we get somewhere where we feel like we're all right, we're gonna be like, okay, even though I'm not talking about a monetary situation, I'm not talking about a material situation, I'm talking about us being us.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like, yo, I'm all right, I'm in my hood, my people know that I love them, I'm all right here. We should never feel that way.
But you know what? That's not Nipsey though. That's one thing that I could kind of say, cause like he's that type of person. Like he's the type of person. He the type of person that if he meets you one time, he'll remember you.
Right.
Like he'll be like, yo, yeah, we went to school, such and such. Yeah, what up? What's going on, bro? How's everything? And if you got time, you'll talk. If you don't, you'll go. You know what I mean? So
that's why I say he was too touchable. That a normal person could touch him, and I really believe that once you get to that stature, you shouldn't be able to get that close.
Yeah.
Right.
But I don't think he would want it that way.
But for myself, I have, you know, since other passing in the past, I have built a barricade that people can't get close to me. That's why you see us coming over here. There's 7, 8, 9 of us that's rolling deep. Right. I'm making sure I'm not alone. I have a circle around me. Nobody can get an arm
I feel you, my brother.
next to me.
I feel you, my brother.
And to me, because I feel that if I go down, I could set this thing back many, many years for pickup.
Right.
So I really believe that once you get to a certain stage that you can't be touchable. I'm sorry, it sounds selfish or anything.
Yeah.
Then I'm saying I am selfish because are we allowed to swear? No swear.
It's fine.
He'll edit it.
I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. That because the man wasn't even halfway done.
No,
it was only the beginning.
Not at all.
It was only the beginning.
And we saw that. And I'll say it for myself. I was very selfish with it because I was too comfortable knowing that we had this great talent, this great inventor moving forward, and he was just right over there. Mm-hmm. And
always had access to him.
Right over there, right over there. And now that he's gone and he's in his next transformation, it's amazing because all of us in this room right here has taken something and we're gonna push it on and hopefully spread the word. And just seeing how his victory lap, his funeral went, that it was amazing, man. It was amazing.
So many hoods got together.
Touches,
that was crazy.
Shut down the streets. You couldn't drive. You couldn't do it. It was for Nipsey.
The craziest. Oh, go ahead.
There's been so many artists that have passed. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I've ever seen any artist get that much exposure, that much love, that much.
Even when
everything.
Biggie
He
died,
shut
they
the whole
just-
city down, bro. He shut the whole city down.
No. He shut cities.
Yes.
down.
Yeah.
Shut
Los
cities
Angeles
down.
County.
And the crazy thing,
County.
but the crazy thing about it, the 8 trays, the 40s, the 30s,
Everybody.
the power rules,
Everybody.
the junk, everybody, Bloodstones, they all for one day, nothing.
Yo, even the police sergeant, when he got the call,
Was hurt.
and when he told, they said who it was, he asked him to repeat it again because he couldn't believe who it was. And he was like, dang. And then, had to go make the phone call to the mom and everything and all that. But people loved him. You know what I mean? You could talk to the workers that came to clean the streets and the city workers. They all say that man will come out, bring waters, ask them if they're hungry, everything good. And so, you hear these stories about people that came across him, just how great of a human being he was. And,
Right. There was
his
no
mission,
shade.
you know what I mean?
There
His
was
mission
no
wasn't even
shade.
close to being done.
At all.
You know what I mean? So, God had a bigger plan for him.
I feel
you know
that.
what I mean?
I feel that.
So, rest in peace, Nipsey.
Yeah. Rest in peace, Nip.
Rest in peace, Nipsey. Yep.
Definitely.
So what else is good, man? What's up?
That got kind of deep.
That's a heavy transition to make.
Yeah.
It's a heavy transition. But you guys in New York City, you felt it.
Yes,
You felt
definitely.
it.
And I felt kind of bad because, a lot of people were posting up, like, how you guys feel is, like, Biggie, but it's not the same. Like, I was young, so I guess when you're young, you don't kind of get...
You don't have the connection.
You don't have the connection.
No. Brooklyn
Like, I didn't have
loved
it,
Biggie.
like I didn't
They showed him
have...
a lot of love.
Like, I had just my son at the time. Like, I didn't have, like, I have kids now. I have a son that's 21. So it's like it's a different feeling when it's just like, okay... This could one day be here and the next day literally gone. Like they was showing pictures of him you were posing up with your kids in the house before you even stepped out the house.
And this is not somebody that was just rapping, not just wearing jewelry. He was doing things for the community.
Yeah, and for the ones that try to get y'all backlash for that or try to make y'all feel bad, that's not the right move. And the reason why is because when you got to grow with something.
Absolutely.
A lot of us didn't. We knew of Biggie, but we didn't grow with Biggie.
Right.
You know what I mean? We knew of Pac, but we didn't grow with Pac. Like, my sister cried when Pac died.
Right.
She was in shambles. Why? Because she saw the transition.
Right.
She saw Strictly from my, and then all the way to All Eyes on Me, and then.
All right.
Boom.
See, to me, Pac wasn't that. I respect Pac. I think he's one of the most talented artists and poets that touch this world and everything. But I think a lot of keep it 100. I think a lot of it was acting. All right. I think a lot of it, the whole thug life. All that
he was
shit,
definitely molded.
All that right there was to
Yep.
sell records and cause this, and which made, if you really look at it, his business mind was ahead of the game.
Absolutely.
All right. If you look at what's happening now, that's all people how they get popping. They got to put a tattoo on their face. They got to commit a crime. They got to act stupid.
Right.
And look at a 6ix9ine. Look how he got all popping. Blah blah blah.
You can correlate.
All right.
Right.
So,
Right.
and I think
Right.
that I'm not going to compare Pac and 6ix9ine together or anything like that. But I'm just saying that Pac had a the man.
He had a mission. He had a little mission.
But if
He
you
knew
go
it.
look at it when he first got started rapping to the end of it, it to me it's like I always say this. It's like Madonna. Madonna always changes herself every record she
Yeah, she
comes
does.
in. Janet Jackson always changes herself for every
Changes
record.
with the time.
Or Beyonce always changes herself every damn record. Every artist do this so they could reinvent themselves so they could have some product to sell. Pac was the same damn way. Biggie couldn't do it because he was still only working on his second album.
Right.
Right? So to me, when Pac passed away, and yes, he was going hard for the West Coast, and I salute him, but I'm going to keep it 100. I only had like 2 records of him. All right? And I only had 2 records of my man Biggie, you know what I mean? And I felt that Biggie's 2 records came very, very close to Pac's whole body of work. That's how I looked at it. Certain things. So I salute Pac. I think he's a legend. He'll always be to me on the West Coast side.
Absolutely.
But that to me, I couldn't compare him.
Nah, yeah, they on a different scale.
No.
You couldn't. It was totally different. Nick was
Pac.
ours. He was homegrown. He was planted. He grow. He didn't leave. The man made sure that when his branches branched out, fruits were growing.
Absolutely.
Right? So and
that tree one day.
Yeah, man.
Right.
So to me, it was a little bit different, and just rest in peace all those legends.
For real. But at the end of the day, Pac did stand for something just like Nip. So it's like he was about the community. Like there's stories of him talking about when a little girl got shot. It was at one of his shows, and he went off at the cast that was in the crowd that did it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but he's also talking about bitches and this and getting himself in situations.
But that's just a man being conflicted. We all have our demons.
Right.
Red wasn't red. Malcolm was red before he was Malcolm.
Yes, he was.
You know what I mean? So like, we all have our issues. We all have our thing that we're dealing with.
There's always growth and learning from your past experience how to move. But once you're an artist, the spotlight's on you.
Yeah.
Right.
So everything you do is there forever. So you could talk about all these things like, Pac was this, or Red and Malcolm X was all that. But guess what? The spotlight was still there. So those posters of Red acting a fool, it still pops up.
Right.
Pac wearing a thong, messing around on the stage. Guess what? It still pops up. Okay?
That's real shit. That's real
And
shit.
guess what? You could go and look at my man Nipsey Hussle's full record. You will never see anything like that. But you'll see him
And there's
standing
no
strong.
scandal behind his name. Like usually when somebody passed, it's like it's always and it's it's like clean. Like
The
there's no
man,
scandal or
the man
nothing
loved
about
his
it.
woman, loved his children,
Right.
loved his community. All right, he loved his neighborhood. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter what religion you are. When you look at that human being, you say, "What? That's a good person.
That's a good dude.
That's
Right.
a good dude.
So I
He's
think at
solid.
the end of the day, it doesn't matter what religion you are, and which was beautiful that you had Christians, Catholic, Muslims.
Everybody
They all
came together for that.
Gang members, they all came. They shut down the streets so the gang members could feel. They gave the parking lot. They said, "This is the safe zone. Come park here, and we will walk you over." They didn't think it was going to be that many gang members going to show up.
Yeah.
Right.
And I just want to make I'm sorry. I just want to state this. Bro's a gang member, you know what I'm saying? And he carried himself so well, dude.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So
You would never
respectful.
know.
Yeah. You totally
If you didn't
bypassed
know-
that whole
Oh, you
shit.
Right.
you would know. You would know.
Like if you didn't know this man presented himself to you,
But
and y'all speaking on a business level or speaking about anything in general, you wouldn't know unless he told you.
He didn't hide it.
Nah,
He didn't hide it
Never
whatsoever.
It's not about anybody hiding anything.
He knew
If
how
you
to
check this,
present himself.
exactly.
he
If you check
carried
out this
himself very
man's
well.
demeanor
Yeah, bro.
Yes.
and you just having a general conversation, you would not think that this man is involved in the type of
Yeah.
thing.
So my point bringing that up is that there's all these little new youngsters. You see them on the internet. They running around. They jumping people 7, 12 deep, jumping on one guy and all of that. You know what I'm saying? And they think that's gang, all this.
That's not how.
The way Nipsey carried himself. That's real gang member, bro.
That's how a gang member supposed to be.
That's a real big homie.
That was schooled by OGs, bro. And that's how OGs and that's how gang members should
and
move.
It's not like that anymore.
I mean,
it's not.
like for instance, CRIP means community revolution and progress.
Right.
You know what I mean? A lot of them don't understand that it comes from a revolutionary
But they
background.
don't understand it because
and that's because the big homies was taken.
Right.
Because of the third strike rule.
Because there's no order in the street. When there's kids running amok, you know what I'm saying? The OGs was there to put them back in their place and let them know when they was out of pocket.
Right.
There's no OGs because they all out.
They all doing the same.
On purpose.
Yeah, bro, it is. That's why they throw the gang injunctions and you.
That's why the third strike rule was very heavy in the reason of that. Locking them all up. Why? Because they would get them on the littlest things. Because they knew if there's no order, they're gonna run rapid.
And that's what they do on
if
purpose.
all the gang members come together, it's just like a union. Numbers. It's a number game. All right. So the best thing for them to do, the government, anybody else, all right, is separate them. Don't
Or
let
the
them
Sun
get together.
Tzu, divide and conquer.
Divide.
Yeah.
Let them kill each other.
Right.
All right. But man, I'm just happy to be alive. I'm
Absolutely.
happy to see all the life and everything.
I'm happy that you guys are doing the things that you're doing for you and your people, for hip hop in general, man.
Definitely.
Day Summit, when is this going down?
It's been
going down all week.
Tonight's the first show?
No, yesterday was
all
last
week.
night.
Yeah, this is up until May 2nd, so it's been going on for a minute. Like it's like
Shout out to Day Summit. Scott, man.
Scott, more
More bookings. The man is, the man's thinking. All right, he's putting a lot of people. He's thinking about his community. He's thinking about branching out. He's not just thinking about branching out. He is branching out.
Yes.
He's all over the place.
Okay.
Next week he will be over here. We'll be hosting him in California for a couple of shows.
Nice.
So anytime you touch the city, we're the plug. We connect him. We help him. Whatever he needs. When we come out here, it's the same respect.
That's how
so
love goes.
It's gonna be nice. We have a show tonight in Brooklyn. If you guys are free, please come in.
Yes.
But yeah, it's gonna be amazing. A lot of individual. We got artists from all over. We got artists from Georgia. We got artists from Canada. We got artists from Europe. We got artists from Cali. We got Texas. Our goal is to try to build as many bridges as possible.
Absolutely.
Yeah, man. We also have a new record coming out on May 5th.
Yeah, May 5th.
May 5th, we have Where I'm From featuring Slum the Resident, Hell Realm, and Sin City.
Yo, shout out to Hell Realm, Sin City.
Yeah. Weeks Blocks.
Shout out to BX. Shout out Harlem.
Yes.
You know the vibe.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Now, and later on, I guess they're gonna drop it. Where I'm From, they're gonna play it over here. It's a new record. It doesn't come out, so you guys get it first.
Okay. Yeah.
New York gets it first, so Cali will get it May 5th. So we're very proud of it. The production's amazing. The artist that we're with is awesome. New York OG shows a lot of love, man.
Yeah, man.
And
Absolutely, man.
we all appreciate it, but if I speak for myself, I definitely appreciate it because I listen to y'all. Like that's who I studied. Like I love the West Coast. I love the bounce. I love the vibe. I'm from there. I can see how why we make beats. I paint our beats like how we paint them.
Right.
And I can see why y'all paint y'all beats how y'all paint y'all beats. Cause it's so crazy. Like I really want that authenticity to come back.
Because it's none.
Just cause I miss when you can hear a South record and be like, yo, that's a dope South record.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or you hear like a Texas record, you be like, yo, that's a dope Texas record. Or when you go to Shot Town and you hear like Twisted, Crucial Conflict, stuff like that, Do or Die, and your youngest, The Drill and all that, you like, yo, that's Chicago. You know
it's
what I
not
mean?
like that anymore. Like New York rides the wave. Like I'm just personally, this is how I feel about it because I listen to a lot of music because I get artists that send me music all the time and just in general. And I feel like a lot of them don't ride the wave that's here. They're all over. Like they're playing, music. They got their beats from, and I get it. But I mean, like, where's the
where's New York?
Yeah, where's New York at?
So it was funny. The first show we came out here, there's a couple things that I noticed about New York artists. One was they sound like everywhere else.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
2, they study. every artist that steps on that stage. All right, maybe because it's cold and and some of these artists and some of these people they don't want to go outside. But I have seen a lot of these artists stay inside. They might go out there and smoke the cigarette,
come right back on there.
Back in, and they're still watching, which is amazing. But there's very few artists that kept that New York
that authentic
sound,
New York sound,
and I think everybody else is just being influenced by this thing called the cell phone, this handheld thing.
Absolutely.
That you just put it on your face. You know, it's all about this thing around your face. That's it. You get a face tattoo to this, now you can get popping.
You lit.
Yeah, you make a stupid song, it's good. So I think these younger generation is just right now they're out there with their surfboards trying to catch any wave that comes.
You're right. You're absolutely right.
And they don't know what kind of board they're riding. They don't know if it's a 2-foot wave or a 6-foot wave.
They don't know where they're going. They don't know where they're going.
They're just jumping on. So, and sometimes magic can happen.
It does. It does.
All right. The feeling, because music is a feeling. All right, it could be the worst song in the world, but you could be like, man, that groove is right.
I can relate to it. It's all about who can relate to it.
Yo, when I took that shot, ooh, man, that hook hit me something different. So music is a feeling, and so I think everybody's just trying to chase that feeling that's already out. And I think in the past people were trying to get a feeling for their hood, their neighborhood, because they were trying to impress who was in their little circle.
Right.
They wasn't thinking about all over the place. So I think that's why in the golden age of hip hop, you had people from Queensbridge that sounded that was their sound.
That was Queensbridge.
People in the Bronx that had their
the
sound.
Bronx,
Right.
right.
Brooklyn.
Now it's not
everybody
like
has
that.
their sound, and everybody back then used to only stay on their block.
Yeah.
Now, how the system is moving and how they're trying to move people out of certain areas, people are mingling now. People are taking the trains. People are driving. So it's the same way in Cali. You know what I mean? You'll listen to artists like, damn, that guy sound like a damn Texas artist. And you find out that guy's from Riverside.
Yeah.
Right.
Got you.
It's true.
I got you.
And then
I mean-
also,
go ahead.
No, go ahead. I was going to do
Like OT Genesis is like a real like example of that, because like when you hear OT, if you take you would think, if I didn't tell you he from Long Beach, you would think he from the South because of how he rap.
Yes.
But that's just what that's. Some people find it say, yo, this is what I sound like, and this is how it works.
Okay, so any single time people always bring up OG Genesis, I always say this. The man is a good chameleon, all right? The man could come around and become me. The man could come around and become you. And that means he could get in the studio and listen to what's on the top 10, and he could create something closer. To me, that bothers me, but I still like his music, because my whole thing is that that's not him. When I listen, I go, oh, man, that's like the Migos. Oh, I hear this. Oh, this is like YG. Oh, this... to me, he knows how to capture a feeling and recreate that feeling. So to me, that's not authentic. That's not real.
There's no authenticity.
That's not real to me.
But to me,
it's still a good feeling.
But to me, that's still LA, because in LA, our language, our voices literally change depending on who we talking to.
Right.
So I understand that that's an LA mentality. You gotta swim what you swimming with.
Right.
You know what I mean? You know, I might be a shark, but if I'm swimming with tuna, I ain't gonna let them know I'm a shark. You know what I mean?
Got you.
Because I'm outnumbered. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna ride the wave. I'm gonna do what I gotta do. But then I can always get back to doing some shark.
Some shark.
Yeah. You know.
Right.
And then we're also, Young Buck Productions is also about to give away, we've given away $8,000 in cash money the last 2 years. And we're about to give away $10,000. So our next 10-4 event, we give away 2 G's, the best performance, and it's going to mark $10,000. So we're really proud of that.
That's a beautiful thing.
Really
Landmark.
excited about
Beautiful
that.
thing. Giving back.
What is your favorite things about the 10-4 competitions that we do, Lego? And someone that hosts the show.
All the artists that be performing are hot, like tight. I haven't seen.
Don't say that, bro.
Well, the ones I came across, I ain't seen nobody else.
I told you when we walked in. Everyone's like, oh, what's up, Baka? What's up, Slum? What's up, Sushi? But they see Lego, they say, Lego! Yo, what up, Lego?
That's why they want that.
Because Lego shows so much love, man.
No, you
Lego
could be
shows
the wackest artist. The wackest artist, but my
that's
man's
why I
gonna
think
let you shine.
that's why I think a lot of things goes wrong when it comes to rap. Nobody lets these people know that they're corny, or they're not. And I'm not saying.
But
we
it's
let
not.
people know they're
Yeah,
corny.
but it's not Lego's position to say, hey,
No, I'm not
you're
saying
rap.
not you. I'm not
Lego's
saying
the
you in
host.
general.
He's
Yeah,
supposed to
I know
make
he's
you
the
feel
host,
good,
of course,
things of that
right?
nature,
But I'm
you
just
know?
saying in general, like.
I had to stand up for you right there, Lego. She
I
got
was
for you.
not. I was not.
You know, she
Come on,
coming for you.
Lego. You know I was not
Coming for you,
coming
man.
for you.
Thanks, Baka.
Yeah, I got you.
No.
Lego.
My man Lego. If there's ever a conflict,
No, when you're hosting, I get it because I've hosted and I look like okay, but you're going with the show. But at the end of the day,
no, but you know what?
I didn't tell him
But you know what though? To keep it real, to keep it extra real, there is really no hate that comes from this man. Like like bro said, you could be the wackest guy in the world. This guy is gonna pull up on you like you just like you popping.
Grammy nominee.
But like what Arsonist was saying the other day, everybody has their own creativity.
Yes.
Just because you don't like it, don't, you know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Shout out to Arsonist.
Look at Lego dropping names like that.
But that's how I feel when he was speaking on that tonight. That's exactly right.
Because not everybody loves Metallica.
Exactly.
But how many shows and stadiums do they sell out?
And that's why we take the motto of golf.
Right.
Because play your game.
And also over here, because we're a production company, we're promoting everything. My biggest lesson that I had to learn, because also I do music, is the people that are making these music, maybe they're not making it for me. They're making it for a different generation.
Right.
True.
So
Different genre.
for me to sit here and really judge this individual and try to critique, what I could critique is the production. What I could critique is possibly the song, structure of the song and everything. But if they're doing it like my son's 13 years old, and he has helped me open this, because I listen to the stuff my son listens to, and he has listened to us make music from scratch and stuff that I like. And then he comes over here, let me play you something. And he play me, and I'm like, man, this thing's terrible. And he tells me, why do you, like, I say, oh, this is the reason why I hate it. And he goes, but doesn't it have a verse, hook, chorus? And I say, yeah, it does. He goes, so it's not for you, it's for me.
Right.
And that really opened my eyes and listened to his music and start really listening and, and telling my son, okay, I see it now. Okay, I understand this. This is what I could appreciate from it. This is where I could critique from it. But it's not for me, it's for you.
Right.
So, yeah.
Me, personally, because I feel like I'm a hip-hop nerd. Straight up.
What makes you feel like that, my brother?
Because I love the origin all the way to the new. Like, I like hearing somebody new and then tracing where it comes
somebody
from.
New. Tell me somebody new. You don't listen to people new. Name somebody new.
Okay. So
Lil Nas X. How about Lil Nas X?
No.
That's my jam.
But
Now he's going to correct himself.
Okay, let's go.
Old Town Road is catchy. It's
That's what
catchy.
you told me last night when I said that was dope.
I said it's catchy.
That's not what you said last night.
I don't
that
have
shit's
to-
fucking dumb. That's what you said.
It's catchy. At the end of the day,
But
it's
it wasn't
catchy.
for him. It wasn't made for him.
I can
Right.
see that it's catchy.
Right.
Just because I don't like it, don't mean that I don't
It's a
know
jingle.
that I can't see that it's
It
catchy.
really is.
Yeah.
I know the game.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? I'm playing
Absolutely.
golf. I ain't worried about this man over here. You know what I mean? So,
I just want to BP100 when you're on the
All right,
radio.
so name out a new
first of
artist.
all, Boogie
Boogie who?
from Compton.
Boogie's been around for a while.
But
been around for a while, and you
that's
can't call local. You can't call
that's a
locals
person.
around and
But
sing them
a
like
lot
they
of
used to.
people don't know him like that.
They don't know him, but I'm asking who's a new person.
I listen to Boogie. I like Boogie.
That's 3 times.
I listen to Juice a little bit. I don't like
Juice
much.
WRLD?
I don't like much of stuff, but some of the stuff that I hear is kind of cool.
How you feel about
The Baby.
Blueface? How you feel about Blueface?
There we go.
Don't really care about Blueface.
Okay.
All right, so why?
I don't like offbeat rap.
Okay.
The only offbeat rapper I like is Sugar Free.
Sugar free E40.
E40. I like E40 over
E40 to me never really rap
even
off beat.
even though he's
He's not offbeat.
To me, it sounds like he's off beat. I think that he
He used
says
to be.
in each bar. I feel like he says too many words.
Who's that?
Oh, because
E40.
that's the science to
You like
E40.
your rappers
Yeah.
stupid.
Yeah.
That's his science.
No, not stupid. I know that man is not stupid, but it's hard to catch.
Oh, because it's
No,
Bay.
I like his music. I just
it's-
feel like it's weird when
it's-
it comes to
you know why?
It's
Because
Bay
it's-
lingo. That's
that-
what it is.
It's his lingo.
It's
A lot of
Bay
the stuff,
lingo.
maybe I can't understand.
Yeah, that's all it is.
But when I do catch the stuff that I understand, it makes me understand his knowledge about rap, though.
Yeah.
I don't even like to say that it's rap. That bro's just spitting game, bro.
Yeah,
You gotta
truthfully.
catch that.
It's like the preach talk. You know what I mean? That's
Absolutely.
what that is. That's preach talk.
All right,
You know
let's
what
go
I mean?
back to Blueface. Okay.
All right, back to Blueface.
And-
Look, I think the man has a great single.
Right.
Okay.
I really believe that's going to be his only single.
Yes,
And they're
I
going
do
to try to
too.
stress his song out as long as possible, make as many remixes as possible.
But I think he had one before that. That was all right. Make it bleed, right? Pull up on
Absolutely
your
have
block,
never heard
make it
that.
bleed.
I've
Yeah,
never heard of him
no.
before.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
no, they were playing it over here, bro.
Maybe playing over here.
They were
but
playing
not-
over here. Pull up on your
No,
block,
but
let
the one
it
that they
bleed.
do play, like they run it to the mill.
They
They'll
have
run it to the
Yeah,
mill.
Tatiana,
And
man.
then,
I gotta say it like this. I just give him a chance.
Yeah, that's what.
Let's see.
Let's see
don't
what
know.
his next
It's
thing
too
do.
early.
Yo,
It's too early.
Those are only two songs that I heard
You know
from
what?
him.
You know what?
He's
I find it
manufacturer.
hard.
He's,
I find
he's
it
been,
hard.
been
Like,
doing with Chucky. He's
Yeah.
put
I feel
together.
you.
You know
I feel
what
you. I feel you on that. I feel you on that.
And shout out to Baby, Cash Money. And when Baby started rubbing his hands and come up with a plan, you know there's something behind it. So
Right.
I really believe that Blueface is a factory. I would say industry artist that was created through.
manufactured.
They looked at his face.
Perfect word.
They looked at him and said, you know what, we can make something into it.
Yeah.
You want to rap? I'll
give you a lane.
No,
Right.
what they did, which I told my son. All right, I told my son this. If you ever want to be a rapper, right now is your best time because I have all the connections and I can help you with this. And I said, it's the same way what they did. They came in and said, yo, Blueface, you want to rap? He said, I don't know. They said, why don't you bring a couple of you and your friends to the studio and let's just have some fun.
Yeah,
And
that's
once you start seeing you having fun, the girls are shaking.
Right, then you lit.
Now you're the man. Now you want to put an extra
Now you
tattoo
lit.
on your face, and now you get an extra chain. So to me, when you see Baby start rubbing that hand,
Right,
and
gotcha.
Now you got Wacko involved.
Yeah,
Right, yeah,
Shout out to Wacko.
Shout out
Get
to
your
Wack.
money, Wacko.
Corporate California, baby.
You know what I mean? But
Corporate California.
yeah, so
Pacoima,
to me,
California.
What'd you say?
Pacoima, California. That's
Pacoima.
what Whack 100.
Yeah,
Okay.
so to me, I think that it's all manufactured. It's a money thing. I think it's
Yeah,
a
check my
quick
man over
hustle.
here, right?
It's a quick hustle. I don't think it's long term. I'm sorry.
Yeah, not
I
at
don't
all.
think so.
And
I'ma
me
just
personally-
wait. I'm not gonna call that.
Yeah.
I'ma wait.
Me personally, I just find it hard to respect the artists that when they get interviewed, they just be like, "Oh, I just accidentally just started rapping. Like I wasn't really into this. Like
And
it
they
just,
really, yeah.
And it's like, yo, bro, like there's dudes that put their heart, soul, and everything into this, bro, working hard for years and years and years, and you just wanted to hear yourself over a beat, and then you decided, oh, this could probably work. And
other people
for
felt
dude
that
it
same
did,
way,
for
though,
dude
right?
it did.
I'm
but-
a-
But
I'ma
that's because
keep-
you're an artist. That's why it fucks.
I'm gonna keep it real. That's an industry answer.
Yeah.
That's an industry
him,
answer.
That's him just saying it because at the end of the day, he doesn't want nobody knowing as much as he does
Yeah, I
know
feel
and
you,
all that
but-
stuff.
That they tell you to say that.
That's pretty stupid, though.
I really believe that the man knows very, very, very minimum. He knows how much he's going to get per show. He knows that if he does good, there's some extra more money coming.
Right.
And really, that's it.
That's
All right?
it.
I don't think the man knows that what's the percentage, what's the breakdown, what's the recoup.
He's living a life right now.
At the end of the
And he's
day,
not worried about that.
at the end of the day, he got a neighborhood behind him,
There he goes.
and he's a mascot of a neighborhood. And I know a lot of the family that's from the neighborhood that's connected to that other neighborhood know a lot about that
It's a
too.
business.
So it's just that's all it is. It's one of those things like I'm gonna wait because you don't know what he gonna do.
Right.
I'm gonna wait because this is it. You know, you never know what somebody gonna do. Like Little Skies, I never thought I would like a Little Skies record. With
Right.
the butterfly joint, I liked it.
Okay,
I
but
liked
check
it.
this out. Okay, you're saying Little Skies. You cannot say Little Skies and then Blueface. Little Skies put mad
Man,
years.
but
Hold
see,
on,
that's to me. Why you?
That's you, but I'm just saying.
I'm playing golf on my lane. I don't.
You got this. You
But
gotta
listen,
chill out.
if Sky, he's been in the game for 10 years, independently, busting his ass. YouTube. Let's go all the way back to MySpace.
Bro, then none of these artists is new artists, but at the same time, I said I looked at the name, I didn't even want to hear it. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So I gave it a chance. I opened my ears.
I like
some
the
of the
artists.
stuff I liked, some of it I didn't.
So I have another question. Like, being that you guys are independent artists, how do you feel with, as an independent artist paying y'all paying like a Jadakiss or like somebody like that to get on a feature to do a
That's
feature
how it
with?
goes. That's the
That's-
business.
No, but listen, but then they're not pushing it. You're pushing it. You're pushing it. You're pushing it. But they're not pushing
It
it.
don't matter.
Why?
That's taking care of your legends. You're supposed to do that.
Okay, no.
That's
So
I mean, if I'm
That's
gonna
what
pay,
it is.
like, if I'm gonna pay you to do a feature,
legend.
no, this is how I feel. If I'm gonna pay you to do a feature with you, why are you not pushing?
But that
my
all
feature?
comes down.
I'm
to
not
the
worried
business,
about
though.
that man pushing that single. That's not for him to do. That's for me to do.
That's where the wrong part answer is. Once again, the answer
Bruh,
is if you.
it's
make a
not no
business
wrong
deal-
part. At the end of the day, that's how I feel. I don't give a how that feel. I'm gonna do what I gotta do.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And if he don't want to push it, fine. I'm gonna push it.
So what are you paying them
No,
for?
hold on. This is where the thing is. This is where the biggest
Right.
thing that you haven't said. What was in the paperwork?
Right.
Okay, if you're working out
But
a
half the
deal,
time people
no.
are not doing paperwork. They're
Okay,
just
that is a
basically
problem.
calling them and
Okay,
they're
That's where they
problem is,
Right.
and that's why those artists getting that. So when you see these artists that's getting groomed by a OG, and you see them in videos, and you see them in features, and you see them open up at shows, and you see them in magazines taking, and you see them in TMZ, you see them in World Star all together. That is because it's in the contract.
Right.
They pay that artist a certain amount of money to tag along for a certain amount of time, and they have certain.
That's a part of the deal. That's a part of the deal.
Right.
So that's where the answer. What does the paperwork look like? That if an artist come into town and say, y'all want to get in work, you get in the studio, that's what you agreed on, to do some work. You didn't tell this man to go stop what he's doing for 6 hours to promote me, another man. But if it's in the paperwork that he gets paid for that, and there's an obligation, if you don't do that, I'm going to recoup my money back. That's different. It's business. All right? So when another person that says, that man doesn't have to do this, you're right. That man doesn't want to do it, but he better do it if it's in the paperwork.
Right.
All right? Because that will ruin future business, especially when it's coming from a person that's paying it. All right, I'm not going to play. Somebody's going to play with my money if we agreed on something. That means if you don't do good business, you won't see this business again. That's how the game works.
But I've seen a lot of artists like they'll
What
get
did
a
Jada
feature
just do
with.
that got you upset?
No, he didn't do anything. I'm just saying no.
Stop throwing his name under the mud like that.
No,
That's
I'm not
crazy.
throwing his
I
name
love
under
Jada.
the mud. I'm just saying
Under the
I've
bus.
seen a couple
I fuck
of
with Jada too.
under the bus.
Jada.
I've just seen a couple of artists independent artists do stuff with like a Dave East something. And at the end of the day, you'll listen to it for more because Dave East is on it. Because the artist is kind
Here's
of
an awesome
trash.
example.
And he's kind of trash, but I'll listen to it because Dave East on it. But then after a while, it's just like, okay.
Perfect.
It's like down the drain.
Hey, we were talking about Killa Cam, right? A little bit earlier. Remember when Cameron took Vado
Right.
under his wing?
Yes.
I
And
like
they
Vado
did,
too,
they
man.
did Bosses of All Bosses and
Yes.
stuff like that. Okay?
Uh-huh.
And what did Cam did? He let that man shine. He put all this. He made sure that man's on every appearance. He did multiple mixtape, a lot of mixtape. And what did he do? When something went bad, he said, you know what? He sold that contract off. We the best. DJ Khaled came in and picked up that contract. All right. So it was a business. He gave him everything. Once he felt that something wasn't going right, he said, the relationship is done, bro. I'm not going to hold you down. I'm not going to keep you as a slave. I'm going to do what real business do. They sell off contracts.
Absolutely.
Just like a debt. You owe somebody something, they're going to sell your debt to another person.
Absolutely. Peter
collect.
paid Paul.
And that's what he did. It's business. This is all business game. So if you see an artist that shows up every week to a different town and get a feature, and you don't see nobody posting their stuff, or maybe they posted one time out of love and just keep it moving, it's because you never set up the business part of it. If you gave somebody $250,000 and you only did a song with that person never shared, trust me, there are going to be some legal
There's going to be some repercussions, right?
Okay? So I think it's business. All right? And I've been in many situations that it came down to, and we could say, hey, bro, this is not really good business right here. But you know what? This is a better move for me to take. It might not be the best move for me to take, but it's business, and you hold more chips than I at this point.
Right.
So big bank takes little bank situation. That stuff happens, but that's why us independently, we're trying to do it ourselves to create add more chips on our side.
Y'all not trying to do nothing. Y'all doing it.
When we come to any table, we have a value.
Right.
And our value holds up like stock.
Right.
So that's just how it comes down. So when I see an artist out there, I salute the artist. We are that. I pay artists all the time. I'm gonna keep it 1,000. I pay artists all the time.
Right.
I never ask them one time to promote anything. You know what I ask them? Give me the best. And those 4 hours I booked you for,
Give me everything you got.
Right.
Give me everything you got.
There you go. That's all I'm asking for. Because guess what? We have hundreds of songs, but we only have maybe 30 of them released. All right, so you can make hundreds of songs.
Under that.
All right, we can make so many more songs with people. It doesn't mean it's ever going to come out. So how could I force another man to push me across the finish line?
Can't.
You know what I mean? Or what I could do is put my hand back out and pull them with me.
Absolutely.
All right, so I think that's where the hip hop game is, because you don't see rock stars. All right, when rock stars really beef, they go out back and fight and call it a day. That's it.
That's it.
Right.
All right, and hip hop over here, we want to knock everybody down, because at the end of the day, this sport right here doesn't like to say they're second or third best.
Like,
Right. Gotta be on top.
Like, what's crazy is I look at, like, yo, imagine if, like, Madonna didn't, like, give, what's her name? Bad Blood, Kanye dissed her. What's her name? I can't think of her name right now.
Who? Taylor Swift?
Taylor Swift. She gave Taylor Swift the nod. You know what I mean? Like, this is my guitarist. Boom, do your thing.
Right.
Then, bam. Now,
There it is.
Granted, that's probably was planted, but
We saw.
what we saw, it looked genuine. It probably wasn't. You know what I mean? Not at all. It probably was paid for everything. But They didn't do it that way. Now imagine if we did that with ours. Everybody gonna eat, man. Everybody gonna get their
money in
piece.
the world to go
Like,
around, man.
And
I know a lot of rappers that don't eat it though. You know a lot of OGs that don't eat it.
but I truly
the
believe it's
choice they
because
made.
of like what my brother was teaching me, man. We can't be selfish with this. Cause look what
A lot
happened
of
when you
times
selfish
they're
with it.
selfish. Like in New York, I think a lot of artists are
In New York.
railroaded, and
In New
then
York is different.
if you ain't got this, you're not getting this, and you're not going to. Look, my song is. I love my song. I think that he should be, out there mainstream, but he gets, that's.
But whose
right.
fault is that?
I feel like in the hip hop game, on this coast, well, I would say basically New York, when it comes to unity, there will be none if there's no money involved.
Yes.
Because one person feels like you're gonna eat more than they are. Like I could be a popping artist. I got all the money, I got all the notoriety. People are coming to check me. Everything is popping for me. But as soon as I get somebody with me that want to do something and I hear something, and they feel like their product is better than mine, we gotta shut you down.
That's it. So let me go over here, man. Shout out to Gucci, man.
Shout out to Gucci.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna say this because Gucci is the realest person in the game. He is the man. Every single Atlanta artist that is popping, Gucci had them. Every Young Thug, Migos.
That's a whole fact.
You go down the whole line. He had them. All right.
Right.
When he got in his, you know what he also did? He made sure all these up and coming artists had the studio paid for. He took that hit. All right, and then when he got himself in a situation and he knew that him being stuck in a situation could set back this young talent, what did he do? Like a businessman, he sold off those contracts. Just like these NFL owners, just like these NBA
they still gonna
owners,
eat. Now they just gotta find their
owners,
way.
These Fortune 500 owners,
Right.
they sold that contract away like a businessman.
Right,
all
right.
And that's why you see these Migos. Oh, how about this? When the Migos did Culture, when they did their cover art,
Yeah.
that's why with Offset is wearing 1017 Gucci Man chain.
I didn't even notice that.
It's in there, man, and that's as love. And he's not, that's him just saying, I appreciate you, I love you, man, thank you.
Pay homage.
And guess what? He released the Migos. When he went to jail, he said, man, you need to get that coach. You need to get that QC. You know what I mean? Sold that contract off and let them do their thing. He did that many times with so many other artists
Right.
that was caught in a situation when he wasn't going to hold nobody back.
Right.
But I bet you he still got some points on each of those people.
Absolutely.
That's business.
Absolutely. There's
And
a
that's why
dollar coming in
every single
somewhere.
one of these artists, when you go back and look at their album, they got a Gucci Man feature. And you go see them celebrating a birthday for Gucci Man, they're all there.
Turned up.
So, yeah, man, shout out to Gucci.
Yeah.
To Gucci, man.
1017.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Davis.
Always.
It's tough, man. But there's a lot of artists that complain and that I would be this if I wasn't this, or if I had the support of my. No one's gonna support you. Nobody where I'm from supports me. You know what I'm saying? We get more love. We talk about it all the time. We get more love in New York City than we do in LA.
But it's so crazy because people from New York say when they go
Because you
someplace
gotta get out
else,
of your hometown.
they, you know what I'm saying?
If you're in North Carolina, you say I get more love in South Carolina. If you're
Right.
in South Carolina, you say I
Right.
get more love in North Carolina. And like he was talking about, more in the studio with heat makers and people like that. We're not in the studio with any OGs in California.
Right.
But at this point, we don't want to.
Yeah.
Right,
You know what I mean?
right.
Because when we were coming up, we asked. I went and hit these people. Let's work. And their answer was, "What you gonna give me? What you gonna give me?"
What am I getting?
And for a little bit, I played that game. Okay, blah, 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 all that stuff. And then we said, "Man, let's do it ourselves. We're gonna do this ourselves." And now that they've seen that we're bubbling and we're traveling,
Now they hit you up.
and we're taking other production companies out of business. All right, so they see this growth happening, and then they want to say, "Yo, what's up? What happened to the love? Why didn't
Right.
you reach out
Right.
here?" And then I tell them it's tax season.
Gotcha.
It's
Right.
tax season. You didn't show no love over here, buddy.
Right.
So that's how I am with the West Coast OGs. We could sit here and we could parlay and we could have dinner, but we're gonna talk about business.
Something different.
I don't think you can sit at my table.
Right.
Because if a little bit of money right now is going to get you so excited to jump in my frying pan,
When that big money comes
when that big money,
might wanna take my
then
life,
he's going
man.
to shoot me in the back of the head. Not even
Absolutely.
let me see who the killer is.
Absolutely.
He's going to cheat me of that.
Mhm.
All right, if you're going to take me, you show me who's going to take me. And that's how a lot of these games is. They want to take as much as you want, and when they're ready to take you out, they shoot you in the back of the head. They don't let you see who's coming. And I think that game is. I think that part is burnt out. So I'd rather have us do it. So when we make it to the top, when I look around this room, I recognize my brothers. I'm not looking at an intern I never met in my life, putting paper in a fax machine, finding out I'm paying for that. I don't know who that person is.
Right.
I ain't trying to pay for that person's health insurance.
Right.
I want to pay for this health insurance right
Got you, my brother.
So I really believe that people need to take care of their own. And I'm really worried because when I say health insurance, I'm thinking about my brother Lego right here.
Legs, man. That hand spin, man.
You know what I mean?
He ain't getting no younger. He ain't getting no younger, man.
You know what? I'm thinking about workers' comp when I make Lego. Lego.
Why y'all doing
Lego
like
gets
that,
so
man?
much love, man.
Believe me, as soon as they get it, I'm going out on it.
The fam. That's the .com. That's the IG. That's the Facebook. Cali Waves Music Group. That's the .com. That's the IG. That's the Facebook. That's Cali Waves Music Group. That's 498 The Fam. That's 498 THEFAM.
Yo, just check out the music. It's really dope. It's all original music. We make our beats. We do all our production in-house. The artists that you see featuring, they're all local artists, independent artists we're trying to build up. I go by Sushi from 498 The Fam, Young Baka Production, Fresh Universe. We could keep on going on Cali Wave Music Group. I always say I'm surrounded by family.
Yeah, and make sure you check out the music on Spotify, Tidal, Apple Music.
Just remember, May 5th, you guys got it exclusive first. I gave you guys the artwork.
Cinco de Mayo.
You got the regular single and you got the radio single.
I want the dirty. I want the dirty version, man.
Make sure you got it.
Okay.
We got my man Andy right here, all the way first time leaving.
First time I ever left Panorama City right here.
Yeah. Now you in the Bronx.
I got my little brother Space Cadet. He just got back from the moon.
All right, man. We were waiting for you, bro.
Yeah, we salute you. We appreciate you. You guys, anytime you ever come to California, just give us a call and we'll make sure we set you up. We want to get you on some shows, some podcasts, some TV, radio, all that stuff to show you the same love that you show us.
Appreciate you, brother.
Shout out to the studio right here. My man, how long have you been here, you said?
6 years.
6 years.
6 years.
Let's give it up for 6 years.
6 years and running.
That's beautiful right there. And salute you for the next 6 years, and we'll be back.
Yep.
That means I'll come back in September.
Yeah, we'll be back, and hopefully we see you before that because you guys are gonna be in Cali, right?
Yeah.
I gotta send her what? I gotta screenshot the ticket. I gotta send her email it, man. Baka's coming at me, man.
I'm gonna say there's another host on the other side of the building that's supposed to be there 3 different times.
Yeah.
I ain't say no names, but it's all love.
It's all love, my brother.
But we're here. We're building each other up. That's what we need to do because at the end of the day, we're power with numbers.
Absolutely.
And if you look around this room, there's a lot of different colors.
Absolutely.
Which is beautiful. All right, so
I
thank you so much.
appreciate you guys.
Appreciate y'all, man. It's a powerful situation.
Yeah.
Before this microphone and Pro Tools, so by the playground. I don't touch my bank account, 200K in my PayPal. Growing, got a farm, icy roll on my arm. Knew I was gonna blow soon as I detonated that bomb. For the money, I'm never waiting. Nope, pull it out, I ain't hesitating. Bang, 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 bang. That AK got them levitating. Ass that's getting money. Ass Ruger Rad was never hating. Nope, bum try to mace me, it didn't work. Started pepper spray. Yeah, I'm back running up a check. I'm doing